Palvinder Singh, Chief Exec of Kirklees College. Systems leadership, it's about how we work collaboratively. And these are easy words really, but it's more complex than that. But how we put energy and time and investment, and time is a commodity we don't have enough of, for a shared purpose for our students and the communities that we serve. And we really play a wider role in the benefit of our students. And that could be, and the most simplest example of that is local authority, real big civic partnership. But there's others, there's the NHS, there is employers, there's communities, there is the police, there is other training providers, there is other colleges, there's universities, there's schools. So how we come together and create time to come together, but create a notion and a need and a purpose to come together is really important when we're all stretched, not just stretched for time, but stretched in resources as well. But we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to ensure that we have better health for the future and less health inequalities for the future. We're wanting better employment for the future and less inequality of employment and opportunity in the future. And we can't just think that we are operating in a 2-year or 3-year vacuum of students. We've got to understand our role in the timeline of an individual's life. And we've got to really attempt to put some effort into how do we collaborate in a purposeful way, and not just in we collaborate and I know the person over there, because it's all well and good me knowing the leaders of other organisations, but it's actually when the organisations know one another, it's much better, it's much more operational, things actually then get done.
Can we talk about values and how that underpins leadership in the FE and skills sector?
Values is a complex one. It's a very high bar that you set as a collective of how you intend on doing something. So you have a very clear intent for purpose, but the values is the style in which you do it. And when you have an organisation, a group of people that come from very diverse backgrounds, very diverse experiences, and you're trying to create a collective of a culture in delivering your purpose, values is how you do it. It is the style in which you deliver your purpose. So Kirklees College has 3 values, and it's always in this order, and it's kindness, unity and excellence. And we don't start with excellence first, we always start with kindness, because kindness means being kind to yourself first, and then being kind to others. And then if you can do that, being kind to your environment. And then maybe, through that value, we can play our role in sustainability. And then unity is the next value. If we can be kind to ourselves and others, we can probably work together with a shared sense of purpose. And then excellence will just take care of itself. Now, those weren't my values, those weren't the values that I brought to the college, those are the values that we co-created as an organisation. And we spent a lot of time doing that. So, taking values from the wall and making them mean something and setting such a high expectation is challenging, because people then just say, well, you're not holding to your values. But we've got to attempt every single day to try and showcase our values in leadership, so we multiply into the organisation.
Today's really interesting. We're bringing a lot of different leaders together where we're looking to go further forward. Thinking of values, thinking of purpose, how can we collectively as leaders all come together to be able to make impactful change for our communities, our learners, but for the sector as a whole?
It's investing time. So if we are here at this conference, we've invested time, and it's not invested time to not do something. It's invested time to do something, and that something could just be as simple as you meet someone, you create a connection, and you then create an opportunity, and you could be miles apart, but you've got a shared purpose where you can work together for the benefit of not just your students and your communities, but the benefit of the further education and skills system. Because there's another role that we play, which is we are the custodians, not just for our students and our staff, but also for the further education and skills system. And we need to ensure that it is in a healthy position to keep passing it on.